quickly just test to see if we're all live and working fine. Yeah, we are working fine. It's good. Right, we do have a couple joining in qualifying, so we will probably have more than 10. Everybody, welcome to Silver Tier round number 21, penultimate race of the season. We are at Mexico for round number 21, season number 6 for Silver from EFR. It's got Mexico this week, and then Brazil, final race of the season, will be next week. And we will be done for season 6. No, at least one person joining in quali. But I think someone hasn't turned up as well. We will see. Well, quali's dry, that's all we know. Also, congratulations to Red Bull and Ali for the Drivers' Championship. Ali has now clinched the Silver Tier Drivers' Championship, and Red Bull have pretty much wrapped up the Drivers' Constructors as well. Mathematically, it can still be done, but you're talking like 3 points. They'll need over Ferrari to clinch it. So pretty much if Ali finishes this race, it's over. First car out on track will be a Mercedes, and that will be Albini. Remember, the gold and silver can merge now as well, so that's where you'll see, sometimes you'll see gold drivers in with silver the rest of the season, just to get the grid up a little bit more. Yeah, we were supposed to have 12 and we've only got 11 now. So Fearless will be in qualifying and Steph's had to pull out. So we're down to 11. Be different next season, we'll know that. So then Albini will be the first car set on lap time, we're right on board with him. We must have got this next lap. That means Schumacher will be the first car to set a lap time in the Aston. We've still got fights for second and third in the championship, with Steph not racing today as well. We'll also open the door for second, which will give Air Max and I think Schumacher and all that a chance to go for it. We'll do the standings after the race, after qualifying though. So we'll see what people need. No points for pole position. It is just to be on the grid. And today, probably the front row is the disadvantage for this track. Probably one track you don't want pole at. It's very rare we see anyone that's actually on pole at the start of the race to actually hold it by turn one. A few corners. And he will set a 1:17.382. Active will be the next car to post a lap time. Go around the final two corners through the stadium. See what he posted. He posted 17.236 P1 for active. Ali final corner, our championship winner. And he will set a 17.699. Slowest car so far. Callum has invalidated. Harry final corner will be the first corner 16 to 16.9 to 7.2 7.3. Everyone else is on out laps. And Max is on now lap, so's Albini again, and Iron is just about to start his hot lap. Iron and the Ferrari Air Max both invalidate and make a mistake at turn one, so we're down to Albini, and Albini's made a mistake now as well. It's not invalidated, but they give a lot of time. Boxing as well, so Allied then he's marked up turn one already. A lot of mistakes already, so Flavor's going to be the car to set on that now. He's the only car on track that actually hasn't made a mistake yet and has got all that. Crazy when you think we're already about 6 minutes into the session and 5 cars are yet to post lap times. for this. He's got 10 minutes to be in the lobby by. Otherwise he will not be in a session for the race. Irons posted a 17.9. Air Max has gone to 5th with a 17.7. Flavor goes 7th with a 19.2. And Allied has just started on the lap, I believe, in the Williams. So far our gold tier drivers are Albini, Allied and Harry. They're the gold tier. So you got safety car and Harry, and Allied and Albini can be good in their day. Allied's invalidated again, so his lap's done. Callum's just had a hot lap. I believe Iron and Air Max are coming in the pits. I think they're out of fuel. Flavors probably is as well, I think. Right on his time though. And he's getting out of the way of the final corner, but the problem is both Ferraris are boxing. I think he's boxing as well, actually. I think they're all boxing, yeah. Oh, that's Allied, sorry, not Ali. Ali's out in sector 2. Going through the S's, he's just in front of this Alpine of Callum. They kind of just nearly dropped that then as well, so it's probably at least 2 turns gone. We're going to be an 18 watt, it's going to be an 18.5 P7. Finally's just started his hot lap, so is Ali. Ali's just behind it. So Ali and Albini's on a lap. I think Active's also on a lap, or is Active final corner, isn't he? He is, but he's invalidated, so he's not on a lap, so it's just Albini and Ali on laps, both in the sector 2. One's just going into the S's now, and the other one's just going by the hairpin before the S's. And Callum's just spun. I would have thought that people would be into the mid-16s here, not where it is at the moment, so I'm actually surprised we're not in the 16s. There's a lot more in the 16s. We'll see though what Albini can do. 16.985 P2, just under just over 100 slower than Harry. And here comes Ali, and this could be pole, provisional pole I should say. It's not quite the 17 flat, 17.001. Callum, Active, sorry, has crashed through the S's. So we're down to 1 Alpine in qualifying now. There's Callum, and that means his teammate is just going through the S's, and he is dead. He's got too much of the inside curb, which has murdered him, and no one else is on a lap apart from the 2 cars that are on track, and they've just done their laps, so they've been in laps now. Yeah, if you go on board with Albini, this is where Active died. He's got too much of this inside curb here, and it's threw him right into the wall. On board with Max in because it'll be the next car to set lap time. He's on an outlap at the moment through the second sector. Allied's also on an outlap. He's also just gone into the second sector as well. And the other 2 cars are on in laps. Let's see if their maps can improve them. And there, Max does go fastest, 1:16.870. He has enough time to go in and then back out again as well. So he's up. And there's Ally with a 16.441 fast lap so far. This is more like it. This is what we more expected people with Silver do. I was surprised so many people are in the 17s and 18s. Because I've had a lot of people in here that are a lot quicker than that. And Active is definitely one of them, so that's one of the quicker ones out of the way. But Ali at the moment, a 17.06 tenths off of the lead in pole is a massive surprise. Right, so Iron is on the in-out lap, so it'll be Callum that starts on the out lap, the whole lap first then. That glitch again where it's saying people are on the whole laps when they're not. You're validated. I'm backed out as well, I think, today. I think he's backed out. Yeah. Don't know if Callum's coming off the RS to do this lap. So might be better to watch Iron. So Schumacher and Ali about to start laps. This is going for the stadium section. AlphaTauri of Harry also is about to start his lap as well. Will be their final runs of qualifying. 1:50 to go. Be leaving the pit lane now, really. Let's see how much Callum's up by the time he comes to the second sector. Well, that's just enough ERS to do it because he won't need it for the stadium part. Only 1/10 up though. That's not going to move him anywhere. Remember, he did have a slide here though, so he will get about 2 or 3 tenths just there, and not sliding there, which he hasn't this time. He needs to try and be in the 17s, I'm surprised he's not. That's more like it. A 17.774 for Callum, but stays at 8. This is Iron, final corner for Iron. Someone spun, I think that is Ali. We'll have a look and double check in a second. Iron across the line doesn't improve, but does that Ali? It was Ali. Has he damage? He has. He's out of qualifying. Ali's best qualifying position is going to be in 7th position. 5th position, sorry. I've got a funny feeling Schumacher's going to jump him, but I think the only car who might jump him would be Schumacher. No one else, I don't think. And Schumacher does not beat him. He goes into 6th, 1:17 flat. Schumacher didn't get in the 16s actually either. That's a surprise. Taylor's just started. Harry does improve with a 16.577 to P2, but doesn't get on pole. It looks like it's Ali's, to be fair. That's right to the door, so which wasn't helpful. I think Albini might be the only car on the lap now. What's Allied doing? Allied, nope, doesn't look like it, so it is just down to Thing is down to Air Max and Albini in 3 and 4 are the only two cars actually on lap times. On lap, I should say. Right, Air Max, do you jump anyone or you boxing? Let's have a look. And do you improve? He's a 16.870 and he's backed out of it anyway, so he didn't improve. Albini's 3 tenths up. He could be into P3 as it stands. I'm going to jump out of Max as it stands, but if he gets the final corner 100% right, well, that Red Bull, what are you doing? And Albini does jump to 3 with a 1:16.746. That's qualifying done by the things. Allied has pole, Harry second, third is Albini. 3 gold tier drivers on 1, 2 and 3. 4th is Air Max, 5 is Ali, 6 is Schumacher, 7 is Active, 8 is Callum, 9 is Iron and 10 is Flavour. And it doesn't look like Thingy got back into the lobby, so we could just be down to 10. Fearless, that's the one. So there's the Class 5 results. Allied on pole, 2nd Harry, 3rd is Albini, then we got 4 Air Max, 5 is Ali, 6 is Schumacher, 7 is Active, 8 Callum, 9 Irons, 10 is Flavour. Pole position was a 16.441. Well then, let's quickly get to driving or teams and drivers championship standings. Right, as we said, Ferrari, actually, that's the gold tier. I'm not going to say that's the wrong tier, because Ferrari won the Constructors there. Right, that's better. Constructors Championship for silver. Red Bull win the championship, in my opinion they have. They haven't quite yet, but they pretty much have. They're on 656. Ferrari is second with 444. Actually, they have won it. What am I on about? There's not 100 differences. There's over 200%. Yeah, there's 200 points difference, so it is over. I was thinking it's only 100. And Aston Martin are third with 413. So the Ferrari and Aston fight still going on, and that is probably the only fight going on really. Alpine in 4 with 269. 5th is Williams with 224. Alfa Romeo is 6th with 223. So that fight for Williams and Alfa Romeo is still going on. Haas in 7 with 115. A flying team with McLaren 8 with 112. Mercedes look like they're going to stay in 9th with 72. And AlphaTauri in 10 with 60. But that could change with these full-time drivers coming in, with Williams getting 1 and Mercedes. So, I mean, I think McLaren could be in trouble in this, and Haas. So we'll have to see. Right, Drivers' Championship is all over. Halley wins the championship with 345 points. He has a comfortable 64-point lead from only 62 points to go. So his championship is wrapped up. Steph's also not here today, so it was definitely over. With 281, Steph is. And then third is Air Max with 270, so he's not out for second place. And Schumacher's not either now, with he's in fourth with 255, so there's only 36 points. And he'll be there, actually 26 points, sorry, he'll be there. Fifth is Fletch, 169. Sixth is Iron with 168. Flavor in 7 with 158. If he gets a good result today, he could jump up to fifth in the championship. Imperium in 8 isn't here today with 152. Active in 9 with 137. 10 is Callum with 132. Phyllis in 11 with 125. Swaster in 12 with 94. Thor in 13 with 47. Obi in 14 with 41. And Stoff in 15 with 32. Franz in 16th with 31. And White Walker in 17th with 30. So we have battles on track, in the championship, and they're around each other as well, because you've got Air Max fighting for second in the championship. The car right behind him is the fight guy he's fighting for his second in the championship with Schumacher. So that fight is active, is fighting with his teammate and Iron in the championship. And Flavor, yes, he's at the back, but he has a chance to go, if he gets 10 points today, which would be 8th or better, he would jump 2 cars into the top 5 in the Drivers' Championship. So it ain't over. Actives on pole, on hards, but look on things with double check there, they're doing a formation lap now, so it looks like that is the tyres that they are all on. Well, that's one way of warming your tyres up. Albani's also been kicked from the lobby. Exactly. Ally got back underway. Labour's at the back out, but at least it's only going to start the formation lap. You get your tyres up a damp. So Harry will be leading the formation lap, but Allied will go back onto pole once we get to the formation lap, onto the grid, sorry. So Allied's on hards, Harry, I was saying that, I say Allied's on hards, then Albani, Air Max, Ali, all on hard at the front. Harry's only medium runner in the front too, so he's going to need to get away sharpish and try and build a gap, otherwise those mediums are not going to be beneficial at the end of the stint because of those hards going to the end and their mediums. So we're going to need to build a gap. Schumacher, Active, Callum, Iron are all on mediums. Flavor in 10s on hards. Exactly what I would have done if I was at the back. If I was anywhere from like 6th backwards, I would have probably gone hards. So I'm actually surprised that many people have gone mediums. But we'll see. Safety cars also change a lot of stuff in this as well. So we'll see. How did that Ally get back onto the front row of the grid? Doesn't really matter, he didn't have to. He could have got, Ally would have been able to get through the field under the grid. They're all disappeared for him, so. Right, we're about to get ready for a 36 lap race around Mexico. I will say this, once Harry's crashed, he'll probably join us on comms. We are running on board with him, he's already spun the final corner, so that's good as that. That's also a joke. He normally does the comms for us in silver, and he joins us on the gold as well. And he's also got disqualified on the grid, so that's a good start. Well, we've got a great sign. At least we can see an Alpine, or a Williams actually, sorry. We've got 5 lights somewhere. And we're underway for Mexico for silver. Poor start for Allied. Harry's already taken the lead. That's a great start for Harry. There's also a car in the wall already, and there's an Alpine and a Ferrari. And the Mercedes are involved in that. And Active's gone already. So that was Albani and Air Max were involved in that at the start of the race, and there's a safety car out already. I have no idea what that was. Didn't see it. We focused on the start of the race to see what they would take from Harry on Allied and Harry and Allied and thingy, and now Air Max got on the back of Flavour. It's got a 5-second time penalty. He's got no front wing either, so Air Max and Boxing get with that 5-second, and Albini's also got no front wing as well. So great. You're on board, we're on board with Air Max as well, so if you're DNF, mate, you're doing it on purpose. And that will be a race ban. We'll stay on board with him. We'll do that actually. Not too sure what actually happened at the start though. There was definitely contact with about, well, there you go, Schumacher's in as well. Does Schumacher have damage then? Oh, he's actually not gone in yet, he hasn't. Has he gone in for a new wing or just new tyres? He's just gone onto softs. Interesting. Barney's in for a new front wing, so's Air Max. He actually lets us get to him, there you go. And he's getting his 5-second out of the way as well. So we had contact before the line. Well, we will not be there before the start-finish line. Well, the start line, I should say, not the finish line, because the finish line is before the start line. We lost active there. It was a 3-car pile-up at the start. That's a bet, and someone didn't pull away properly. Somebody didn't pull away properly, then someone moved in front of somebody. So we're down to 9 already. Great start. In the pits was Schumacher for nothing but just different tyres. So unless he's boxed in again to put the same tyres on again, I don't know what that was all about. Unless he's thinking another safety car. Maybe. I don't know, but Albini and Air Max were involved with active. The thing is, it happened. Like, if you go to here, it happened right here on track. So it literally happened before the start line, so I've got a funny feeling somebody didn't get off the grid. So Schumacher has done the double pit stop under safety car, which is what I thought he was doing. I can't see him going on to softs otherwise. What's he gone back onto? Back onto hards again? Back on the mediums. Okay. Well, that was just a mistake pit stop then, if you've got to change his tyres. It's gone to the back now though. So I'd like to know what happened at the start, but I also don't want it all going off in the chat, so I will leave it in there. I think it probably would have been said already if it was someone blatantly at fault for it, but no one said anything, so... Well, Albani's saying his calibration's reset. That was about 5 minutes ago. Right, safety car coming in then. Harry's going to restart. I don't think I've ever said that before. I mean, there's always a chance for everything with these silver races. And he's gone. Red Bull's going, oh, he's already dropped it, so that means, and that goes Ali. Yeah, Ali takes advantage and does everything after the line, but he's also going to get the position back because he thinks it's a bit unfair. Fair play to Ali, but it's going to get done by pretty much everybody now. Ali probably did the right thing there to let them all back past, but he's going to get caught out with them. Schumacher back in the pits for hards. Mate, you did a weird scrap right there, Schumacher, Jesus Christ. Hard, medium, soft, medium, hard. Okay. And we're at 4. And that Ali does hold on to third then, so Harry does lose to Allied. That mistake, I mean, really, I don't think Ali really had to get that position. I think he does that overtake after the line, but I think the stewards would have been fair to him. Someone's gone. I think that's Flavor. I don't know if he spun. It looks like he spun, but I don't know whether anyone made contact with him on the left-hand side. Something's happened up front as well. Callum's gone. Watch out. There we go. Callum's back on track. Beginning of the S's is looking very interesting this year. Back to a couple of years ago. That first start of the S's was absolutely deadly, and it's looking like it's back to that again. Someone's gone again. I don't know who it is, and it looks like it's Allied. And that the second to last corner again. You've got enough time to probably turn around, but he's going to wait. Going to wait for the Alpine of his team. I'm not saying his teammate. No, it's not. It's Alpine. Normally it's active in Callum, but he's spinning. Callum in the pits. Move from we needed. Albini on iron. After the start Albini had, and he's already back up to P3. That tells you something that how this race has gone. Schumacher's going to catch up to Callum and Allied. Not Allied. Was Allied boxed? No, it's just Callum boxed. Callum didn't box, he just spun. I think Callum just wants the season over. He's not having the best season, and run of races really. Callum's at the end of his season is pretty much starting off like how he started the season. The last few races on Harry's had have been his performances have started getting better. For Callum, it's just getting worse and worse. And well, his finishing race is just not where he really should be. It is what it is. You'll go for him. You will go for a bad run. It's all how you bounce back from him. It's going to be Ferrari on Ferrari. Are they going to fight? Technically, they probably won't because they're fighting for second in the championship. Harry's fast lap of the race, but then it goes to Albini 120.226. Max is the fast at the 2 Ferraris, and I don't think that's disrespectful to Iron, but I think that's just a matter of the facts that we have. Oh, Albini, that's your own fault. I would say that warning was anyway, that got you the penalty. First time penalty on the track is Albini, and it will not be the last. This is Mexico. You're going to get time penalties. You're going to get a few of them around, probably on here, around this exit here. We'll do a few. And some have a little bit oversteer here as well, and they get one there, and they might get one up here too, and then all the way through the S's will be penalties. Mine will come probably on the left-hander here or the right-hander on the other side. That's one I'm going to get Callum in the pits again. It's going to be a lap soon if you're done more careful. That'll be a warning as well for Albini. Albini's lost over a second now. Nearly out of second lanes now, and here comes Air Max on his teammate. Is the teammate going to let him pass? Probably, by look on things. He's left the race alone completely open. And there you go, Ferrari swap over. Air Max back up to 4th, and Iron is now 5. 2 guys involved at the start of the first crash of the race, and are now up to 3 and 4. This doesn't help Schumacher though, Air Max being in 4th. I mean, Air Max is the second highest of the silver drivers in this race. The 2 gold ones, Harry and Albini, in 1 and 3. Allied's the other one, he's in 7th. The Allied spun, that's why he's back there. Running on the back of Ali. Ali's made a mistake for the S's, and Albani to work back in now. I mean, if I was Ali, I'd let him have this. You're going to have him on the DRS on the home straight. There's the activation line for the DRS. Just going into the second, well, just out the second last corner into the final corner. And Ali will come straight back at him. That's one defensive move from Albani. He can only move to the racing line now. That's all he can do. And there's the overtake. Pretty much overtaken before the stadium sector is not really worth it. He's going to try and late brake in though. Ali will have the inside for the next corner but doesn't go for it. And Albani holds on to it. Oh, Albani does a tank slapper and that's going to open the door to Ali. It looks like the mediums are quite a bit faster than the hards around here. Last 3 checks we've done, they haven't been a massive difference, but today they look like a massive difference. And here comes the Ferraris, and now here as well. The 4-way fight for P2. And someone's gone, and that is Iron going into the S's. Second time to go there. Callum went there just now, and now Iron goes there. Albani another 3-second time penalty up to 6 seconds now. Where the hell's he going? Whoa, and he's just gone, and he hasn't fit no one. He's back underway. Albani's got a 5-second time penalty to the cutting corner. Will I get ready? Yeah, knew that was coming. As soon as you got that last one for speeding in the pit lane, I knew he was retiring in the pit lane. I don't know if you have permission from Callum to do that or not. Overtake for Ali on Flavour up to P5. Yeah, there's not really much point Ali Flavour flying that too hard. Ali is a gold driver. And Ali goes up to 5, Flavour down to 6. Got multiple other fights on the track right now. And that is no take for Allied past Iron up to P4. Can Iron come back at him? That sorts me out. Right, so far Harry leads it. Second is Air Max, 6 seconds behind. Harry's got the biggest opportunity he's going to have of winning a race here. Third is Ali, fourth is Allied, 5 is Iron, 6 is Flavour, 7 is Schumacher, and 8 is Callum. Not really a lot going on. And there goes Iron. That's the third card to go there. To watch out for Flavour, and he spins it around away from them and comes back out on track and nice and cleanly. So it's the other Ferrari that's under pressure now. That is Ali on the back of Air Max. This is 1 versus 3 in the championship. Made a little mistake for the S's there. There's Max is now one at the gearbox of him. This is mediums versus hards as well. Schumacher 3-second time penalty. Now the only car with the time penalties after Albino retiring the pit lane. He's got more ERS. Max has got more ERS though. Here comes Ali. Faster line through the final corner as well, so Ali's going to have a lot more slipstream than that. Yeah, see you later. Ali moves up to second. Air Max is now third. Air Max looking like go for a move, but Air Max does cover it just in case. But Air Max can't go for it, and probably those mediums are probably getting too close to the end of their life now. Let's say a medium hard though, so I got a funny feeling. I will say that, and then I'll have to say this because that is Allied. That's just spun. That is fourth in the race. It's just spun. That's going to bring Flavour back up to him as well. This is looking great for Flavour right now. So what we're saying here, there's one stop hard medium. We're probably talking 21 laps on hards area, and that is Callum in the Alpine, getting passed by 1, 2 and 3 now. Back underway, but it's a lap car. So it'll be interesting to see how far these mediums go, because it looks like they're going to have to go a little bit quite deep. Well, the hard's going to go deep as well, so a lot deeper than what they have had to do the last couple of races. Allied 3-second time penalty in 4th place. And Harry is just building that gap on Ali and the Air Max. It's all going to be down to if that Ali can get that gap down, because yeah, he probably pull that back. The way it's looking, I reckon Ali will pull that gap back, you know. Those mediums against hards. From what we've already seen with the mediums go against the hards early in the race, I reckon that 7-second gap isn't big enough yet. 3-second also for Air Max. So that's 3-4 both time penalties, and P7 as a time penalty. I mean, the way it's going, that 3 seconds for Schumacher may cost him a top 5 here. And there's our race leader right now. Looking nice and cozy, he can keep it going now and look after his tyres. Are they graining? Front right is a little bit. Rear right is a little bit as well. Left, not too bad, but the right is. Actually, the front left doesn't look like it is now as well, actually. The front left and rear right. It does look like it's lap 15 or 16 sort of area for the mediums. Soon find out though in the next couple of laps. So Harry had the lead by about 7 seconds, just behind him. Behind that is Air Max 1.8. Then fourth is Allied 13.8. And Air Max 5-second time penalty, speeding in the pit lane. That's not going to help you. What's he going on to? Another set of mediums, so it's going to go medium, soft then. That might have just taken Air Max out of the top 5 finish here. That might have just brought Schumacher into the top 5 battle now, actually. That pit stop that Air Max has done, because Air Max will have to box again. So Air Max will hope for a safety car. Ali is slowly gaining on Harry. Style 7.1. 7.3, sorry, so he's getting about 1 tenth to 2 tenths. So pretty much the top 3 are separated by 22 seconds. And then Air Max is 4th but has boxed, so he technically is 2nd. He will be close to being 2nd. 22 seconds behind at the moment. Well, 23, nearly 24 actually. So it's going to be close to passing Ali on the pit stops. If the longest Ali stays out there, the more opportunities Air Max will pass him. But Ali does have to box. Air Max does have to box again though. Flavor's just behind that, 2.8 seconds behind. Looking at good place right now for him. Iron has boxed. Is he going to go for a 2-stop or is he going to go for a 1? I think it's a 1-stopper now. Yeah, it's going to hards. And he'll come out in 7th. Callan is just behind 3rd, just in front of just in front of 3rd place of Allied at the moment. There's a back marker. You could just see him in there in the distance. Around his left hand, you'll just see him go for the left hander probably. Yeah, and then you'll see him come out of here, probably go around the left hander again. Maybe. Yeah, just see him. Harry, 3-second time penalty. That is not good. And that's also a spun. Harry, I think, going in the pit lane. And that means Ali will take the race lead, but he has still got box. Distance very important now for Ali. He needs to put in lap after lap now for the next 4 or 5 laps. Area of pretty much banging laps to try and keep it on top of Harry, get the pressure on him. Harry has come out behind Allied. Allied on 7-lap hold hard. So it's all down to if Harry gets on the back of Allied, and if Allied does hold up Harry. Pretty much everyone has boxed now that started on the mediums. I think they have. Only three cars I haven't boxed. Ali, Allied, and Flavour yet box. The one else boxed at least once. I think Schumacher might be trying to see how far their times go. Callum 3-second time penalty, going to make no difference as it stands. Lap down. He will unlap himself though once Ali and Allied both box, but he himself has to box again in about 4 laps time. Just trying to see if Harry can gain on Allied or not. It's 3.5 at the moment in this lap. As it stands, it doesn't look like it's gaining. Yellow flags for Callum getting out of the way on the blues. We'll be seeing blues of Harry in a second as well. Pretty sucks for Harry, he's pretty much in no man's land. He's got another set of mediums, he can probably go mediums in a couple of laps time to the end. Ali is in the pits, so he's going to try and do 16 laps on mediums. So he's going to come out just behind Harry. He's probably going to come out behind Harry, what, about 4 seconds? Seven seconds actually, maybe it is 4. So pit stop's about 22 seconds here then, roughly. And Harry is not going to be liking that because he's got a time penalty. And Ali has no time penalties and on the faster compound tyre. So this is pretty much looking like an Ali race win right now. Didn't think that 7-second gap was big enough and it's looking like it wasn't. It needed to be probably about double it really. Air Max is a second behind Ali as well. There's Air Max there. Schumacher will jump his teammate in a minute. His teammate will be boxing this lap probably. Allied's in. We're back to the original lineup now. 1 Harry, 2 is Ali, 3 is Air Max, and Allied should come out in 4th, but is Allied going to come out in 4th? I don't think he is. It's going to be close if Flavour does box, yeah. So where's Schumacher going to be compared to Allied? This will be interesting. I don't think Schumacher's getting to the end, mind you, but Schumacher does get past Allied, so there you go. Allied is now 5th. That longest stint on the hards, so it's definitely looking like it's a medium hard, not a hard medium. Hard medium is slower than the medium hard. Sorry, the hard medium is slower than the medium hard by the look on things. Only one driver is making it work, and that's Ali, sorry, everyone else has lost time. In other words, if you're quicker than pretty much everybody in the lobby, you get away with it. There is Callum in the pit lane to get onto the set of tyres. You might have enough to say, we've got a set of thrust set mediums to go mediums again for Callum. 3-second time penalty with Schumacher, the 6 seconds for him now. Using a late break, a medium runner. Oh, we know dropped it as well. Yeah, say Allied's got fresh mediums. He's going to be able to late break and a lot more, especially with Schumacher's 18 lap old hards. Yeah, it's not really a fight that he's going to win that. Now this is the race lead: 4 lap old hards against 2 lap old mediums. I know what I'd bet on. The power slide from Harry going in the pit lane where he got a penalty, probably cost him about 2 seconds there as well. This might be a fight if I was Harry to live another day and try and get at the end of the race to stay with him. You've got old tyres, those mediums are going to be screaming at the end of the race. Just try and stay with him, make him burn those mediums up. And he does move up to P1 with no time penalties. Harry's got penalties in second. And Air Max has penalties in third. Air Max also has a 5 second, I believe. This when he boxes. His last pit stop, he does. Yeah, he does. Ali is nearly out of DRS already. I think he'll be out of DRS range. Yeah, it looks like he will be. Because the line is just here. There's the line. It looks like Ali will not have to worry about DRS for Harry. Nope, we don't. So this is going to give Ali a chance to get away. And I think he's going to pull away rapidly now. This could be all over. It'll be interesting for, say, Schumacher and Air Max as well. Because in my opinion, Schumacher will be fighting with Air Max. Air Max has got a box yet, so does Schumacher in my opinion. And can he go 28 laps on those tyres? Oh no, sorry, 12 more laps. I don't think he can go 32 laps on hard. Surely not. Even if he does, he's, what, 14 seconds behind Air Max. 22 second pit stop, 8 seconds. I think that would swing very, very fast if once Ali Air Max boxes for softs. It'll be brand new softs against literally Stone Age hard. So yeah, I think it'd be better if I was Schumacher now. I'd box the mediums. Someone spun, and that'll be... who is that? That is Allied. Schumacher's up to 4th. Allied is now 5th. Iron's got a 3 second time penalty. If Flavor can keep the pressure on him, though, he's only got to find 9 seconds, and here comes Allied into the pits. Oh, okay. Or not. What was that? I got a funny feeling Allied tried to retire in the pits there. Remember, it's a quali ban for retiring in the pit lane. And bans carry over to next season as well. If the leagues get merged next season, any band you have in gold or silver will be carried over to next season. You'll have to serve them in your main tier race. Harry just completely blew that corner. Schumacher 3 second time penalty. So what I'm saying is if you've got a penalty in silver and you don't serve it in the next silver race, you'll have it for next season in a full-time tier because they'll all be in one tier. So it's probably not a good idea to retire in the pits right now, especially with the seasons going with the being merged next season. I've got 10 seconds now. He's got no from me, has he? Can't see no view. Awesome. Give me a view of his wing. I don't see nothing on the right hand side, so I think he's got no right wing. Got the wing. Yep, knew that was coming. Well, plans carry over, boys, so enjoy next season. I knew it was retiring a bit lane. So obvious. Why is that not? Well, it pushes everybody up as well, pushes Flavour up to 6th, puts Science up to 5th. Interesting right at the end of the race as well for the likes of Air Mac as well, because they once he boxes, yeah, it'll be fine actually. It'll be like 31 seconds clear over Iron. It'll be down to what Schumacher does. There's the report, shall we? Mexico. Kill that 21, I made 25. Not a lot happening. That's the penalties, and that is what they are from leader. That is the fast lap. This is Allied, but he's DNF, so that will not count. The fast lap in the race is a 19.651, which would be Ali to get the fast lap. And there's the leader race from the times from leader, so Harry 3 seconds were taken away from winning this race, so Ali would win it easily. 5 seconds down the road now. Air Max, I believe, has a box again, so that 8 seconds could be painful for him. But if Schumacher doesn't box, I don't know if Schumacher will have to box. I think he's going to have to. I'd be amazed if he doesn't, but you never know. If they don't box, I got a funny feeling Iron's going to catch him. Yeah, he's down the road and that, but he can go to the end where I don't think those other two can. Callum's dropped it. And Callum's got the option here, just boxing to put on softs to go for fast lap. Getting close to the end now though. Down to Air Max, can they go an extra 6 laps, 20 laps on mediums so far. Max, anyone's gone, is 16 laps on mediums. Schumacher would have to go 32 laps on those tyres. Let's have a look. Are they graining? Front right is the left? Doesn't look like it. Both right sides are though. I think both the fronts are. And the rears are as well. You can see the lines of them, so I wonder if they both are. I want to see if Air Max or Schumacher's going to box. I mean, yeah, you can tell Air Max's are. But Schumacher is definitely looking a lot worse for wear than what Air Max's are. Schumacher didn't have those 9 seconds of time penalties, I would say don't box, but because he has, I got a funny feeling if he doesn't box, he's going to get passed by Irons. I say Irons, or Ironer. Oh, Iron. I always call them irons though. Unless V8 irons, then I just call it one V8. But it does look like Ferrari will pretty much clinch the Constructors' Championship as it stands. There's not over yet, another 4 laps to go. But that does look like it's all but over. I think Aston Martin would need a lot to go their way if the Constructors is to go their way in second. And there's a 31-point gap between them and Aston. Pretty much we would go to the final race of the season, but pretty much Aston would need like a 1-2. And Ferrari's not to finish for them to swing their way, which is very unlikely. So it's gained a second that lap. I mean, Irons has just got to keep it going. If he gets within, what, 6 seconds in it? Is it 3 seconds for Iron and 9 seconds for Thingy? Yeah, 6 seconds. He's got to find 4 seconds in 4 laps, which is very possible with the 13%, well, 13 lap older tyres for Schumacher. That's the fight. Is the only fight on track is for 4th. And it's pretty much, if Irons gets Schumacher, Championship Constructors is over for 2nd place. It'll be 1 for Red Bull, 2 for Aston Martin and 3rd for Ferrari. And it'll probably mean Air Max will win the fight for 3rd and has a fight for 2nd. Aston Martin has dropped it. That's just flavour. I think he dropped it on the corner before, after that as well. This one early in the race. I mean, it's easy done on old tyres. Down to 9 seconds. Is on. Is big time on. Schumacher is going to be holding on to those tyres. I don't. Is it just too far? I mean, Air Max is 1.8 seconds clear, but Harry has a 3 second. So it's all down the valley. It's a 3 second. That fight's still there, but otherwise it's not. Fight for second, well, for third isn't there with Air Max. Ali 3 seconds, as we said it. Fight back on. The fight for the win here now is back on. As I say, if Ali gets a penalty, Harry's still in there for a fight, and he is. And this fight is back on. Those mediums have 2 more laps in them. And the hards will go an extra 4 laps. So this is definitely a fight going to happen to the end. Harry just needs to try and put the pressure on. He doesn't want to drop it himself though. 8 seconds is 7.8 seconds is the gap between Iron and Schumacher. He's only got to find now 1.8 seconds area, and Iron would finish in front of Schumacher. That'll be a 3-4 for Red Ferrari and a 5-6 for Aston Martin. Flavour though, fair play, only car not get a time penalty so far with 3 laps to go, well 2.5 I should say. The problem is he's not going to benefit from it though, but it's a good stead for the weekend though with no time penalties. Yeah, I think Irons are going to get Schumacher. I don't think there's anything Schumacher can do. His tyres are done. The last, well, 4 laps he's been hemorrhaging time. And I just don't see Harry catching Ali. Still at 1.6, 1.7. The problem is Harry's got no ERS and nor Ali, so they're pretty much just stuck in the same boat. Air Max is just hemorrhaging time to the guys in front as well. So the 1, 2 is done, 3 and 4. 3 is done as well. I think if Air Max is just trying to get the cars to the end now, as if he can. In 20 laps on mediums is nuts, because really he's gone 4 laps over what they're supposed to do. Saying that, wait a minute. Wait. Did Air Max start on mediums? No, he started on hards, okay. I thought he started on mediums. I know he didn't. I was about to say, I thought he started on thingy. No, he boxed, yeah, he had the box lap one, didn't he? With the incident with Albini and active, yeah. So, I think Ali's going to win it, Harry's going to be second, Air Max is going to be third if the tyres hang out for Air Max. Fourth is going to be Iron. I just can't see it unless Iron makes a mistake. And Schumacher has a worldie last final lap. I just can't see it. And as I say that, Schumacher's tyres have gone, puncture, rear left, and race is done. Flavour's probably going to catch him now as well. Yeah, unlucky Schumacher, you got another lap to go yet as well. A lap too many. If you wouldn't want to go one more lap and you would have been laughing, but instead you're going to finish in 6th. I don't think you're going to get caught by... I think actually you might get caught by Callum. That final set is not good enough. It's a shame you haven't been lapped. If you were lapped it would be a different story. Saying that, are you... No, you're not, are you? You've got to do a whole last lap. Nice, you're not even going to get lapped. If I was Flavour, if I was Schumacher, I'd let Flavour pass, I'd let these two pass, or and did one more lap. You guarantee yourself 6th. I think he might still get 6th anyway, but yeah. Flavour's going to pass him now. Right, Ali wins it. Harry's going to take 2nd. Air Max got another penalty as well. So if he could have held on to those tyres for one more lap, he may have had a shout at holding on. But that's going to be Ali wins the championship already, and it's just basically just showing off now. Ali wins it, Harry's second. Finally, Harry actually wins a race and actually has a result with it. I think he had a result in gold actually as well. So fair play, Harry. It's a 3-4 for Ferrari, and that will be the constructors for them wrapped up for second. So Red Bull win the constructors, Ferrari will be second. Aston will probably have to settle the third. I think it's done. I think Ferrari win it. And there's Callum's doing donuts. Ain't last race of the season yet, mate. Got one more race. And Flavor is going to jump into the top 5 of the Drivers' Championship, I think, with that result. He's just going through the S's now. I did say that that Schumacher strat was absolutely nuts. I mean, 32 laps to go for those hards, and they're going, Jesus, they're only supposed to go 21, and they're going, I don't know. I think if it's only 30 laps out to go on those tyres, you would have been alright. And it was hemorrhaging in time for like 4 laps, so I knew as they're getting there. They bring home in 5th, Schumacher will bring home in 6th in the end. Callum was doing donuts, so he wasn't really worried about catching up. And that is done. Well, we know how long the tyres go for now, and the Haas don't go more than 30 laps. Classified results now. Fastest lap will not be to Allied, he DNF'd, so his results will not stand. Fast lap then is a 19.65.1 for Ali, so he gets the fast lap with P1. From 5th, Harry from P2, Gings home in P2. Second is Amax, that started in 4th. 4th is Iron. 5 is Flavor, will jump up to the top 5 at the Drivers' Championship now, he should, and Ferrari will guarantee P2 in the Drivers' and the Constructors' Championship, and Aston will take home in 3rd. Schumacher in 6th, Ty he had a puncher second last, well, penultimate lap of the race, which pretty much cost him P5. I don't think he would have finished in 4th in the end. 7th was Callum, just one of those races again, he needs a result. And an Ally retired in the pit, so did Albini, and Active didn't even start the race. He crashed before the start of the race. Really? And we are done for round number 21 from Mexico. One more race to go for Silver, which will be Brazil next week. Will be the final race of the season. Gold, though, is their second to last lap race, which is penultimate race on Mexico, will be next week. Well, this week, sorry. Friday at 6 PM UK time for Gold. Their Drivers' Championship is wrapped up, and I think their Constructors are wrapped up as well, but we will be here to watch that for their penultimate race of the season. Everybody have a great week, and we'll catch you all for Gold on Friday, or for the final race of the season on Tuesday next week, 6 PM UK time for Brazil.